Good morning, everybody and anybody. I said I was going to do a video on the goals of the channel, and this is not the road I wanted to go on to do it, but I just can't seem to get the time to go out and go on that road. So this is what you get. Hopefully this is interesting. What is this channel going to consist of? What kind of content is this channel going to have? Is it something that you're going to want to watch? Is it not something you're going to want to watch? Well, this is what you're going to get on this channel. This is the goal. Number one, motovlogs, obviously. It's going to have quite a few motovlogs, actually. But it's also going to have things like maintenance. I have a maintenance video. I think there's only one. This is my goal for the maintenance aspect of the channel. Whenever I had to do something to my bike, I was very nervous. The whole thing always seemed very overwhelming. Like I couldn't tackle it. I'm not mechanically experienced. I'm fairly mechanically inclined. I can usually figure things out, but when I'm dealing with something that I don't know anything about, and I feel that it has to be, every little detail has to be just perfect, and it has to be in tune just right, or I will blow up or something like that. It feels very overwhelming, and every time that I've done anything with the bike, it's always been simpler than I thought it was going to be. And so the goal of the maintenance aspect of the channel, the videos on maintenance for your bike, is to get people that are a little bit nervous or feel like doing their own work on their bike is a little bit intimidating. It kind of build the courage, I guess, in them to tackle that, because the scarier aspect of that is to not do that maintenance, because then your bike gets very unsafe to ride. And I think that the majority of people that feel a little intimidated doing their own work on their bike will feel the same way that I felt, that it's simpler than you thought it was going to be. And if you'd known it was going to be that easy, you would have done it earlier. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I would have totally done a lot of maintenance. I would have just tackled it, knowing how easy it was going to be. Now, given my bike is very easy to work on, some people's might not be. I don't actually know where this road goes, so this is kind of an adventure. Oh, dirt. So there's going to be a maintenance aspect of it, as well as a motovlog, and that's just going to be kind of who knows what the motovlog is going to be about. I'm just making a list as I think of things. Some of it will be, maybe tips, riding tips to new riders, but I don't want to bore people that are already experienced riding. So I'll try to do some things that'll stay interesting. And then there's one more aspect so far. There might be more, but so far there's one more aspect, and what this is going to be is I'm going to call it Montana Moto. And the thought behind this is I have lived in Montana my entire life, pretty much all of my life that I actually remember, and there is so much around here that I have never done. This is a tourist state, and there's so much that I have not done. And so what I would really like to do is I would actually like to experience more of the tourist side of Montana, the fun things to do in Montana that I've just never done. and share that with everybody, kind of share the experience, so that if someone who's going to visit Montana doesn't really know what they're going to do, if they're watching videos that I'm making, maybe they'll see something that they want to do. And the Montana Moto is not going to be something that comes out like once a week or once a month. I don't know how often it's going to come out, because it's all going to kind of depend on the time that I have to put into it. And they're not going to be just like motovlogging videos. They're going to actually be like, and my camera equipment isn't really up to par for this at the moment. I can maybe make do with some of the stuff that I have. Oh dear. And so I kind of need to upgrade some of my stuff before I can do a really good job, but I want it to be more of a I don't know how to put it. I don't know the word for it, but I don't want to say like cinematic, but that's the word I'm going to use until I think of a better one. You know, it's going to have, you know, obviously it'll have some helmet cam footage, but it's also going to have, you know, another, like, what do they call that? Third person camera? Third person camera, where it actually shows like riding through places, and also a lot more shots of like scenery and stuff. And so, and you can imagine that's going to take a little bit better equipment than I have. If you've seen some of the reviews, I think I have like 2 reviews out or something. If you've seen those, I've used my small little Canon camera for that, and you know, it does okay. You know, mainly with the reviews, I'm just trying to get basically information across. I'm not trying to make like a really entertaining sharp video that just looks amazing, you know. It's mainly for people that are wanting to maybe buy the product that I'm reviewing or something, and just inform them of whether it's a good decision or not. So I don't feel like I need like really good camera equipment for that. So there's the Montana Moto, and I forgot, it reminded me of while I was talking here, that there will be one more aspect, and that will be reviews. And the reviews are basically just going to be whatever I can review. If I have it, I will review it. And that's really about it. There's not really anything else that can really be said about that. I plan on doing some reviews of this gear that I'm wearing right now, but I'm waiting for it to start raining, because I want to wear it in the rain and do a good review. I don't want to do garbage reviews for people. Wow, that does not look like it has a purpose. I want to be able to do good, informative reviews. Of course, I'm going to leave some things out by accident, but if there's something you want to know about a review that I did and I didn't answer it in the video, feel free to ask in the comments, because at this point I don't get a lot of comments, and so I'm able to keep up with them. If I start getting a lot more people watching the videos, and to where there's a lot of comments, I may not be able to see them. But if you're watching any of the reviews and you have a question, let me know, and I'll answer it if I can. I'll try to cover everything, but I mean, sometimes there's just things that you miss. And if you want to see a review on anything that you see in a video that I have, I will be more than happy to do that. So that's basically what the channel is going to be about, and hopefully that's something that you're interested in. You know, the vlogs are going to be kind of the mass. Where does this go? Kind of the mass of the channel will be motovlogs. There will be maintenance in there. There will be reviews in there, and then I'm hoping to do some really higher quality. Not super, because I don't know what I'm doing, but some better quality videos on just things to do in Montana. And so hopefully that lets you know a little bit more about what the channel is about, and maybe if you want to subscribe, you can, but I'm not going to tell you to do that. Do what you want. This road is really starting to get bumpy. Well, I finished up this video, and I still got to get back out of here. So I actually do have another vlog in mind, and instead of making one huge long video, I'm gonna make it on my way out. So I think I'm gonna turn around here. Well, that's it for this one. I'm gonna make another vlog on my way out of here. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video on the way that way. Bye.